So I mean 20 days right now, it's 5:15 a.m. and today is 4th of June, and this video is for my future version, the one who's gonna watch this video after 20 days from now. And right now I'm recording something for me. Okay, it's kind of journaling. I just want to record my thoughts. I just want to record my future plans, what I want to do. So I am not going to talk about how I'm feeling or what I'm struggling with. I don't want to talk about these things. I just want to talk about what I am going to do, what I'm going to do, what I actually have to do. Okay, what I actually have to do with my life, what I actually have to do with my life. I'm going to talk about the sole purpose of my life. What is the sole purpose of my life? I want to be happy. Staying happy is the sole purpose of the life. Staying happy. I asked it with the professor when I was having a seminar at my college. In the initial days, like he was talking about philosophy, and also I just raised a question like, "Sir, what is the purpose of life? Why do we live? What's the point?" So he answered it very beautifully. He said, "The purpose of life is to stay happy." And then another question rises: what gives you happiness? What gives you happiness? Then I had to ask myself, what gives me happiness? Then I asked myself, and I realized that helping others give me happiness. Helping others give me happiness because at one point of my life, I was the one who needed the most help in terms of emotional support, in terms of many things. And I know the importance of help. I know how it feels to help others. How I know how it feels to be needing someone. So that's why I want to help people. I got my answer like I just want to help people. I just want to help others because that's what going to give me happiness. Okay. So I got answer of two questions like what is the purpose of life? That is to be happy, and what gives me happiness? That is to help other people. Okay. So how I can help other people? Now another question rises. So I'm in the medical field, and this field is basically all about servicing. This field is all about the welfare of the society. Okay. So okay, now in that terms, what I have to do more? What I have to do more? Like specifically in which terms I want to help people. Specifically, I had to help people in terms of their health, obviously, and in health particularly. If I had to talk about my interest, I'm interested in psychiatry, so I will be doing my MD psychiatry, and I will be helping people emotionally. I will be helping people in their tough times. I will be helping people like as a therapist, as a psychiatrist. That's the ultimate thing, the ultimate way out, like how I can help people, how I can benefit the society, how can I add value to this planet. Okay, how my existence creates a positive change in this planet. Okay, that's fine, that seems fine, that seems good, that seems kind, that seems noble, that seems amazing, that seems beautiful. But the problem is how I'm going to help myself first, because if you want to help others first, you need to help yourself. So how I'm going to do that? The cycle is like the earth is round. Everything comes back to its initial position. Like right now I am the one who needs the most help, and who is going to help me? I'm going to help me because I want to help people. So if I see myself another person, so I can help myself as well. I don't know if you're getting what I'm saying or not, and I don't give a shit about it. I don't give a shit about it, how you feel, how you think about it. Because at the end, it's just me helping myself. Like, I'm recording this video for my future version, the version who is going to watch this video after 20 days from now. Okay. So, for my future version, I'm going to talk, I just want to talk to you, man to man, same person, different timelines. No, it's not different timeline, it's just different points in the same timeline. Right now I am living in a timeline that is I had referred it in my earlier videos. I don't want to refer it again. I don't want to quote it again. There is a timeline that I'm living right now, and in that timeline, okay, so things are going back to the initial position. Things are going back how they were initially. But I don't want that thing. I don't want that thing because I hate that thing. Okay. So in that in this timeline, the two versions of me, the this one, the version who is dealing with a lot of things and who is not actually working. Simple thing, who is not actually taking action because of many things. He is I don't want to mention anything why he is not working, why he is not doing his work, because he is supposed to do a lot of work, he should be doing a lot of work, he must be doing a lot of work, and and working is a part of his personality, but right now he's confused because he don't know his purpose of life. He lost his purpose of life. He actually lost his spark. He lost his spark to live. He was wondering, I'm talking to you, I'm talking to you, I'm talking to you. If you are watching this video, if you Jay Hanuman, the Jatrix, the hero of the channel, superhero of the channel, if you are watching this video after 20 days from now, right now it's 4th of June. Okay, so I will be uploading this, I will be schedule uploading this video on 24th of June when I will be in my hostel room. Okay, at the same time I will be at my hostel room, or maybe probably having a walk. No, I won't be having a walk. My hostel gate opens at 6:30 a.m. So so yes, obviously I will be at my hostel room at this time. So I just want to talk to you. I just want to talk to you, and I just want to talk to you. I just want to thank you that you have made it through, because right now you are struggling a lot. You are struggling with the, you are, I don't know you what you are struggling with. You are struggling, first of all, you are struggling with the purpose of life. Like, why do you live? You are basically having an existential crisis. Like, you are wondering, why do we even live? That's not a thing, bro. That's not a thing that you should be worried about right now. You should be worried about what work you have to do. You should be worried about how you are going to manage the time, because you are currently dealing with existential crisis, identity crisis. You have lost your identity. You are questioning yourself. You are questioning your existence. Like, why do we live? Why does God have created me? Why had He done so much partiality? Why had He made poor so poor? Why had He made some some people rich? Why had he made some people extremely poor? Why had he made someone very disabled? Why had he made animals so differently? Like, there are a lot of questions about existence. Why do we exist? What's the purpose? If death is the only truth, then why do we even live? If life is alive, then why do we even live? Then why do we live? That's a worth question, basically. If the ultimate truth of life is death, then why do we live? Why should we live? If we have to die one day, then why do we even work so much? Why do we even do all these things? What's the point? What's the point? Why do we even live? All these questions are worth questioning, and but right now it's not the time. Right now it's not the time to question your identity. If you are doing so, then you will eventually lose your identity. You will lose your identity. You will lose your identity. You will lose yourself. You will lose yourself. So instead of questioning your worth, why do I live? Why should I live? If that is the ultimate truth of life, then why do we live? Why shouldn't I just kill myself? Why shouldn't I just immerse myself in God? Why shouldn't I just leave everything? Why should I just leave all the worldly things, all the materialistic things, all the uh, everything behind, and just do prayers and just do something to give peace of my mind? Why does, like, lot of questions which I can talk for. But right now I just want to say you that you are not supposed to, you are very complicated. You are very complicated for me. It's very complicated for even me to understand myself, because um, work is nothing. Not work has never been an issue for me. Like, studying or doing anything has never been an issue. The main issue is, why should I do this? Why should I do this? And that's not bound to that it's my responsibility, so so then should I do it? Like, I'm supposed to do it, the teachers will check it, so I should do it. My brain does not work like that. I need an answer way beyond human existence. I want I'm not questioning anything. I'm not questioning that if I didn't complete my work, then teacher will punish me. If I didn't complete my work, then I will score less. That's not the point. That's not I am not even thinking at that level. I'm thinking that if I had to die one day, then why should I even do anything? Why should I even eat anything if I had to die one day? I'm having existential crisis right now. I am questioning my identity. I am questioning my existence. Like, why does everyone work? Why does everyone struggle so much for their lives? What's the entire point of this? What's the entire point of this? If we have to die one day, then why do we live? If we are living, again, I will be repeating the same questions again and again. So how should I deal with it? Should I deal with it? Will will it change if I got the answer? Will it change if I got the answer? Shouldn't I just accept everything that, like, that is it, the life is, that's how life is, that's how it's going to work, that's how it is, that's how it has always been, that's how it will be in the future as well. So what's the point? That's how it is for everyone. But why do I feel that I am so much special? Why do I feel like I am here for a purpose? I am here to make a change. I am not here to just live an average life just like everyone else, not knowing their purpose, just living a sedentary life, just eating, just living, sleeping, just doing bullshit things and just dying one day. What's the point, man? What's the point? What's the point? I just want to know the answer, but I don't know if I will ever be knowing that answer. So what I'm doing, what I have to do, what I have to do, I don't have time. I don't have time because as a human being right now, I am bound with so many responsibilities. There are certain things, there are so many things which I am bound to, which I have to do, which I have no option but doing them. But questioning myself gives me a different kind of satisfaction, or what you can say, it is a guilty pleasure. I just question myself a lot, like, why do I live? Why do I live? Why should I live, man? Why should I live if I had to die one day? Why should I listen to you if I had to die one day? If life is a lie, if death is the truth, then why should I live? Why shouldn't I kill myself? Why shouldn't I do what I like? Why shouldn't I just make myself happy and just chill out and just die one day peacefully? That is it. If life is so simple, then what's the point? What's the point? Why do I want a point? Because it's a part of my personality. I need points in everything. I need certain dots to connect, because because my mind works on logic. Because my mind works on logic, and I want to see patterns in everything. I want to predict things in future, because like prediction is a very common phenomenon that, like, every human being does it, because when you are predicting anything, you are just trying to avoid the danger, you're just trying to protect yourself. You are not actually predicting, you are just trying to protect yourself. It is a mechanism, it is a psychological mechanism that evolved in your brain through evolution, through survival, through experiences. Okay, you want to predict anything, you want to predict everything, you want to stay safe, you want to know whether or not, if I get out of my house, will I be hunted down by another animal, will I be hunted down by another animal, or will I be killed by some sort of calamity, or will it be danger for me, will it be danger for my family? That's how it works. That is a psychological phenomena. You want to predict everything, but I'm not feeling that way. I'm not feeling that way. That's a problem now. I'm not feeling that way, and it's my responsibility to make myself feel that way. It's my responsibility to feel that way. It's my responsibility to make myself feel that way. Actually, yes, to make myself feel that way, because if I don't do it, then who will do? If I don't do it, then who will do? Who is there for me? No one. No, there is no one for anyone. There is no one for anyone. It's my responsibility to make myself take actions, because only actions have the power to change the future. No, no. Words don't have it, thoughts don't have it, only actions. Neither people have. only actions. Regardless of who you are, if you take action, then you will be able to change the future. But why do you want to change the future? If you are not taking an action, that is indeed an action, and that also changes future. That will indeed lead to consequences that will also be responsible to change the future. So what's the point? And one more thing, delaying any kind of decision is also a decision in itself, and that will also lead to consequences for sure. That will also lead to change the future, because if that applies, that means every single thing you do, whether or not you even do anything or not, it will be having certain consequences that will be responsible to change your future. So regardless of whatever you are doing right now, regardless of whatever you are thinking right now, whatever you are not doing right now, whether you are lazy right now, every single thing counts as a decision, and that decision for sure will be having consequences, and that consequences will be leading to change your future. That maybe ends the debate. Like, do thoughts have the power to change the future? Yes, they do, but in a negative way. In a negative way, if you are only having thoughts, if you are only thinking and thinking and you are not doing anything, that means you will be changing your future. That means you could have built an entire empire. If you are living a life, then why not live it a king size life? Why not live it to your maximum potential? But if you are not doing anything, that means you are lazy and you are not doing anything. You are just thinking about it. Maybe you are not even thinking about it because you are distracted so much. So that thing will ruin your future. So that is also a change. You have changed your future again because you didn't did anything. You are not even uh, serious about it, so you didn't even thought about it because you are distracted so much, and that thing led to that thing led to the consequences that you had ruined your future. Okay. Then another thing that you were not lazy. You were lazy, but you were thinking about your future, but you didn't did anything. That thing will eventually cause to the same consequences that you didn't did anything. So you won't be having anything to, you can say, anything to harvest upon, because you didn't sow anything, you didn't took any action. So that thing also led to ruining your future. That thing also led to ruining your future, and it also contributed, on addition, it also contributed to your devastated mental health, because you were dealing with a lot of stress. You were not doing anything, and you were just building upon stress on your mind. You were just taking stress, you were just thinking, you were just overthinking. You might have developed certain mental health issues, and on top of that, you are loser as well. So that's two birds with a single arrow. So third point. So first point was you didn't even thought about your future. You were lazy, so you were a loser in your future. You didn't did anything. Loser is my definition. Maybe if you are happy, then you won't be a loser. You won't call yourself a loser. But if I am not successful, then I will be calling myself as a loser. So I just don't want that thing. I want to predict that thing again. Predict, yes, predict. I want to predict that thing because I want to prevent any kind of danger in my future. I want to protect myself. Okay. So there are three options. The first two I have discussed, and the third one is stop thinking, stop not thinking, and taking an action. Okay, you don't have to do any of the above things. You just have to take the action. Don't know what you are doing. You should absolutely be unaware what you are doing. You just have to start. You have to start. You don't need a plan. You don't need anything. You don't need nothing. You just have to. You just need one thing. You just need willpower. You just need courage to start. That is all you need. You don't need a perfect plan. You don't need a perfect strategic planner. Like, that's how that at that time I'm going to study, at that time I'm going to do this, at that time I'm going to do this. Okay. You don't need anything. You don't need a perfect timer for everything. You are not a robot. You are not a machine. You are not a computer program that you will be working at certain times. Like, you are not a routine in your mobile phone that at this time the sleep routine will be activated, at this time the eating routine will be activated, at this time the breakfast routine will activate, at this time, because life is not certain. Life is very uncertain, so you cannot plan anything, you cannot predict anything. You can just um, predict the chances of doing that thing by actually doing it, because you don't need motivation to work, you need work to be motivated. The cycle is reverse. You need to take the first step, you need to take the first action uh, in terms you wanted to be motivated, you in terms you wanted to feel motivated to do further things. That's how it works. It works the other way out, not like first you need to be motivated and then you will be working. That's not how it works. It works like first you had to start work, and after that you will feel motivated to do even more work. Okay, so again we are on the same question, like, no, no, we are not on the same question. I think I have cracked it out, but the question changes at this moment. The question changes, like, how do we make ourselves to take the first step? How do we make ourselves take the first step? How do we gather the courage to do that thing? How do we gather the courage? So what I can say, the best thing is to predict your future, is to analyze your past. In your past you must have done certain things that might be similar to this situation. So use your experience and use your past memories, use your experience to take your future decision, because life is short. Life is a one time game. It's a one way ticket. You cannot go back. You are just going in the straight direction. You are just going into the towards the death. Death is the final destination. You don't need a final destination, because death is the final destination and you are going towards it. Every single breath of yours counts. Every single breath of yours counts. So take action, do efforts. That is the only thing that matters. No amount of thinking can solve a Rubik's cube. You have to take the first step. You have to make the first turn. You have to make the first move. Okay. If you are struggling right now, let me give you a quick tip: how to start working, how to do working, how to actually trick your mind to work. So what you have to do, you have to divide your work into three parts, like in three parts on the basis of difficulty level. What you can do to trick your mind, because it's very easy to trick your mind. What you can do, you can divide our work on the level of difficulty into three parts: first, easy, medium, and hard. So how you have to start? So you have to start with the what with the medium. After that is, you have to start with the easiest work. You have to start with the easiest work, or easiest portion of the work that you are supposed to do. Okay, the most easiest. Then once you've completed it, it will take you a short time to complete that thing. It will take you very much less effort, very less mental effort to complete that work. And once you have completed the easiest task, now immediately move on to the most difficult task. And because you have built enough momentum to get through it, so it won't be a big deal for you to complete that as well. And after that, once you've completed the easiest and difficult part, then now end your session by doing the medium difficulty work. Okay, so that cycle you can repeat. I don't know what it is called. It is called something in the working psychology, like how you work, how you have to work. So it is called something, I don't know, I don't remember right now. It's called a method, like the easiest, start the easiest, then move on to the most difficult, then after that end the work by the medium task work, so that you will be feeling that I had done something. So that's how you can trick your brain. And one more thing, I just fear a lot. What it is like, I fear like, what if I didn't made it? So what if I didn't made it? So how can you counter that thing? What if you didn't made it? What if I didn't made it? What if I failed to meet my plans? Enough. That's fine. That's fine. You can accept that. That's fine. Not making it and not making up to your expectations, despite trying, at least you are trying. So that is all what matters. That is all what matters. That's all in your hand. You can just try. So if you didn't make it, if you are not able to make it, then just accept it and be proud of yourself that you had tried. At least you cut off your distractions, you pulled yourself out from all the negative situations, you took your step, you took your first step, you took efforts for the future. That's all what that is. that is all what matters. No one is going to judge you, no one is going to blame you for anything. It's our life. Take responsibility and just do work. That is all what matters. कर्म, कर्म ही सब कुछ है, कर्म ही है जो है, ठीक है। दैट इज इट बाय। और अगर ये नहीं कर पाता ना कुछ भी ऐसा अगले 20 दिनों में, दैट मीन्स कि अगर मैंने ट्राई नहीं करा तब तो बहुत बुरी बात है, बट अगर मैंने ट्राई करा और मैं नहीं कर पाया तब बहुत अच्छी बात है। बस मैं बोलूँगा दैट इज इट। आई विल सी माई सेल्फ इन द नेक्स्ट वन एंड इन द नेक्स्ट लेक्चर, क्योंकि लेक्चर ही मेरा अल्टीमेट गोल है। आई विल सी माई सेल्फ इन द नेक्स्ट लेक्चर। ओके।